There are moments when the human body breaks its own rules. A mother lifts a car she could never move before. A man runs on shattered bones without feeling pain. In those seconds, something ancient wakes up inside the brain and says survival comes first, consequences later. This is not motivation. This is not adrenaline like you imagine it. This is the brain pulling an emergency lever that was never meant to be used. And once you understand what happens in that moment, you will never see your own limits the same way again. Hysterical strength is not magic, and it is not a myth. It is the mind temporarily removing the safety locks it normally keeps on your body. Every day, your brain limits how much force your muscles can use, not because you are weak, but because your body is protecting itself from tearing muscles, snapping tendons, and breaking bones. In extreme danger, that protection becomes a liability, so the brain changes priorities. It stops asking, "Will this hurt later?" and only asks, "Will you survive right now?" In that instant, strength you never knew you had becomes available, not because your muscles suddenly grow stronger, but because your brain finally allows them to use everything they already had. Deep inside your brain, there is a system designed for moments you are not supposed to survive. When it activates, logical thinking fades into the background. The prefrontal cortex, the part that calculates risk and future pain, goes quiet. Control is handed over to older brain structures built for emergencies. Signals fire faster. Inhibitions disappear. The body stops listening to comfort and starts listening only to command. Muscles receive orders without negotiation. This is why people describe these moments as unreal, like watching themselves from the outside. The brain is no longer managing life. It is fighting death. Pain does not vanish in these moments. It is overwritten. Fear floods the system first, then chemicals surge through the body like a silent explosion. Adrenaline, cortisol, and endorphins collide, creating a temporary state where damage signals are muted. Muscles contract harder, blood flow redirects, vision narrows. Time feels stretched. This is why someone can lift crushing weight and only feel the injury afterward. The brain is not ignoring pain by accident. It is deliberately silencing it because pain slows movement and hesitation gets you killed. In that state, the body becomes brutally efficient, even if it destroys itself in the process. Here is the part most people never hear. This strength is not a gift. It is a sacrifice. When the brain removes those limits, it is fully aware of the damage that will follow. Torn fibers, shattered joints, permanent injuries. The twist is this: your body is not unlocking hidden potential. It is borrowing strength from your future. That power is taken on credit, with interest. This is why hysterical strength cannot be trained, summoned, or repeated on demand. The brain only allows it when survival outweighs long-term function. In those seconds, your life matters more than your body ever will. Most of the time, your brain keeps this power locked away for a reason. If you lived with no limits, you would destroy yourself within days. Every movement would risk irreversible damage. So the nervous system acts like a strict guardian, rationing strength, controlling force, and enforcing pain. This is why motivation alone never unlocks hysterical strength. The brain does not respond to desire. It responds to threat. Only when fear becomes absolute does the mind decide that broken bones are acceptable losses. What you call weakness in daily life is actually restraint. Your brain is protecting you from yourself. When you realize this, something unsettling settles in. The limits you feel every day are not the true limits of your body. They are moral decisions made by your brain to keep you alive long term. Somewhere inside you is the ability to do impossible things, but it is guarded by fear, pain, and consequence. The haunting truth is not that humans are stronger than they think, it is that the mind only shows you your real power when it believes you are about to lose everything, and once you understand that, you can never unlearn it. When you truly sit with this idea, it changes how you see yourself. Your daily limits are not proof of weakness, they are proof of intelligence. Your brain is choosing longevity over heroics, survival over spectacle. The terrifying realization is that the version of you capable of impossible strength exists only in moments of pure danger, not because you are incapable now, but because that power comes with a cost too high to pay twice. The human body is stronger than it appears, but the human mind is wiser than it feels, and it will only reveal your true power when it believes there is nothing left to lose.